We are talking of 53 billion shillings carryover debt from what used to be the central government, because these authorities were under the central government then, to county governments now that are carrying a very huge debt. I think we've been discussing about pending bills here. And I think the first difficulty for counties is how to pay this, because those resources will not be there, not unless we go to the recommendations he had said, the national government writes off this debt and we move forward. The second is also the complication which my colleague from Zamburu has talked about. I mean, many of these will be ineligible because documents are not available. How do we proceed with that? I think the actual committee that has worked has not given a way forward on how we should deal with that. Because it is the next biggest thing that is going to be confronting if we say pay these pending bills.
The need for timely payment of equitable revenue by the National Treasury to the counties, because at the moment the counties are in a very dire situation. Some 6 counties have not received their money since January. Some 26 counties have not received their money since February. And 47 counties have not received their money in the month of March and April. It is critical for National Treasury to dispatch these funds as required by the law by the 15th date of the month, which is required to be paid. Therefore, we are happy to hear the 8 billion required by the 6 counties will be done this week. I would encourage the National Treasury by 15th of next week, as required by the law, to release funds for February, March, and of course, April. Finally, the issue of pending bills. We as counties undertake to honor the eligible bills which have been certified by the Auditor General. As long as we receive our funds, we shall definitely give priority to eligible bills and wait for the time when the eligible bills will be given permission by the various committees.
Pending bills are caused by various reasons, but which we also must appreciate that those who are owed have contributed in a way. So what I could add here is that our suppliers need to be careful. They need to ensure that their documentation is proper, even as they are given work by their counties. If we did that, and then we receive the money in time, I am very sure that the role of my office in monitoring the settlement of these pending bills will become very easy. So I want to promise that my office is there for all those who may want help, any technical assistance in establishing what has been paid and what needs to be paid, and we'll always be there to help all the citizens.
All pending bills by both the national and the county governments. There is progress that has been made since we met the last time. This year alone, on the matter of pending bills, counties have paid a total of 15 billion Kenya shillings. The Auditor General has audited pending bills, and he has determined that 45.5 billion is payable out of the close to 153 billion that was presented. The Auditor General has also determined that 107 billion Kenya shillings is not payable. That is a colossal amount of money, and there are many people who are affected, many business people that are affected by this ineligibility of payment of these pending bills. And therefore, we have recommended that the National Treasury consult urgently with the Attorney General on the way forward on the matter of the 107 billion ineligible pending bills, so that a way forward can be found to determine what happens to these 107 billion shillings that is ineligible for payment, yet we have suppliers who are outstanding and they want to be paid. We have also recommended that going into the future, and to avoid the subject of huge pending bills in government, we have issued instructions that going forward, pending bills will be paid on a first-in, first-out basis, so that the older pending bills are sorted out before any new pending bills are done. Secondly, we have agreed that the National Treasury, working with the Attorney General's office, work out a mechanism that will enable us to have a predetermined mechanism of how to sort out pending bills that are ineligible.